I'll be speaking to you using language because I can. This is one of these magical abilities that we humans have. We can transmit really complicated thoughts to one another. That begs the question, does the language we speak shape the way we think? Now, this is an ancient question. People have been speculating about this question for forever. Charlemagne, Holy Roman Emperor, said, to have a second language is to have a second soul.
Hey you guys, or OCO. I wanted to let you all know that I appreciate you, and so I wanted to do this video about powerful words that are being seen and used and heard every day, but people may not be aware of their true meaning. So I'm gonna start with this right here. This is a name, you guys. Will Smith. You want to become a Will Smith because a Will Smith is a person who maintains the will. A Will Smith is a person who maintains the will. This is a Will Smith. And this is also a Will Smith. These two words together mean you are skilled in controlling your movement and the movement of others. And it also means you can bring your desires into fruition. So not Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but the term in general. And so I'm going to be doing more content and showing how these celebrities are taking on the names that have really driven their career. And so that's why in my previous video, I spoke about the sound of op and how it is the same sound as up, ob, and ab. The name that I gave as an example was Ab-er-em, Abiram, which is Abraham. But if we look at this sound, op, as a name, we have opera, which it says right here is literally a work, labor, composition. And what this means is, it's a word that brings forth work within yourself or others, that brings forth movement of emotions. It's also a word that compels people or things into action. But it can be a word that describes someone who uses words for work, like an author or a journalist or a TV show host. If you listen closely, you can hear that this word, opera, and Oprah are the same word.
All right. Inside one of these boxes is a key. Do not open it yet. Okay, everybody listen up. Here is the deal. If your box has a key, you will be the last person today to get one of those cute little G6s. Okay? Who will it be? Are you ready? Hold on. Are you ready? JR is back in our audio booth. I want, JR, this calls for a drum roll. Cue the drum roll. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. You get a call. 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 You get a call.
And so when I say this, it's not to look at the people who represent this word and look down upon them. It's about maybe just to invest more time into going over the words that represent us as a people, because what they have given us as a symbol for the word, it has been misconstrued. And so what really needs to happen is these words that are given to people that are showing incorrect symbols, they need to change, or we need to change them. We need to give them different words so that we can give ourselves the power through what was taken from us in the language. According to the North American Review and Miscellaneous Journal, dated June of the year 1819, on the subject of general character and forms of the languages of the American Indians, it states, a German and a Frenchman and an American will each write the same words in such different ways as to make them appear to be different languages. Was this done on purpose? And it also states that the grammars and the dictionaries of the South and North American dialects have hitherto been composed by foreigners, mostly Spanish, German, and French missionaries.
You sure? Thank you so much.
Waiting in a shop there to road.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, you're a foreigner?
Yes. From the United States.
Acha, thank you guys so much for picking us up. We really appreciate it. And what are you doing here, sir?
I'm visiting these men here and
Great.
doing some preaching of the gospel.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. You're a good Samaritan then. That's what you are.
Samar is the base of the word Samaritan. In Sanskrit, it means coming together, confluence, or success after hard work. In Hindi, it means battle or combat. In Arabic, it means the darkness of the night.
Always wanted to come here and kind of see the Indian tribal people and their culture and how they live and their dance and their music.
So the in-poor villagers were trained how to praise the gospel of peace. Headhunting is sin, killing is sin. So God loves us. He died for our sin and rose again from the dead. So that was the gospel. So they happily took that gospel and went to next village. And within 30 years time, there were about 100 missionaries or evangelists. So from
American
around 1930s to 1950, within this time, these missionaries planted about 15,000 Baptist churches.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So that's why all Nagas become Christian.
So they became Indians when they accepted a new form of government, but they became Nagas when they didn't. Did you know that this word machine is the same word as this? Mission. And so their job was to machine the Aries. Missionaries. Which means to make the spirit into a slave. If you guys want to have a name decoded, your name, someone else's name, for research purposes or relationship compatibility, it can even tell you if you're in the right career. If you are interested, check out the information in the description down below. And so, moving on to the next word. The next word I have is care. A lot of times people say unknowingly they don't care, and they may say it to things that they really do care about. But this word, care, is a very powerful word because it means to remember. So when you say I don't care, that means I don't remember. And if you say that a lot of times, that can become your frequency, and that's something that you don't want to do. That's because this word care and cure are the same words. And when you put I in front of it, it means I preserve. And so this goes both ways. Whenever you want to remember something, you can look at it and focus on it and say out loud and to yourself, I care.